1 year ago, Standing Strong came to be. And ladies and gentlemen, we are here celebrating the 1 year anniversary of Standing Strong with Waylon Myers. This is Standing Strong with Waylon Myers. Let's stand strong together. And I'm your co-host, Tyler Peters. This show gives you the courage and strength to talk about life's challenging struggles.
There is more bullying, depression, anxiety, crimes, and hate. It's breaking apart the strength we have in ourselves.
My name is Waylon Myers, and I'm interviewing people around the world alongside my co-host Tyler Peters as we bring more kindness and courage back into the world. Hello everyone, and welcome to this very special episode of Standing Strong with Waylon Myers. This is the 1 year anniversary of my show. It's time to celebrate it with each and every one of you. This is the 35th episode, and it's all due to your support to make it all possible. Tyler, I can't believe I have done 11 months by myself, and now 1 month, and you are joining me going forward. What do you have to say about it, Tyler?
Waylon, first of all, I want to say how much of a superstar you are. 1 year, congratulations, my friend, and here's to many more years to follow. And what an introduction. Let's give it up for Waylon Myers. You've been a true inspiration, and I'm going to throw it back to the host with the most, the man who created it all and who brings uplifting, encouraging messages. That is Waylon Myers, and I'm laughing in a good way because I'm just so excited, man.
Thank you. Wow, everyone. It's been an amazing ride since I've done Standing Strong. It's just incredible to interview many people around the world and learning all about their journey from when they was kids to when they grew up, getting bullied, to being where they are today in this world. It's incredible. I just want to thank everyone so much for tuning into this show every week with all the new guests that comes on my show every time. And it's an honor to be doing this with you now, Tyler. Do you have a favorite inspirational quote that you want to share for this episode, Tyler?
I sure do. And before I go into that quote, I want to echo the sentiment. It's an honor to be with you, Waylon. But the quote is, so keep your faith in the God above and the faith in the righteous truth. It shall bring you back to the absent love and the joys of a vanished youth. That's Edgar A. Guest. And I love the quotes because to me, they uplift our spirits, Waylon, and just like what you're doing and what I'm aspiring to do thanks to your encouragement and what you're allowing people to share with their stories. I just think that has been monumental in all of our lives. So I want to owe a debt of gratitude to you and my thankfulness to having you as a friend. You are an awesome person. I want you to know that. I don't think enough people realize that. I know people that know you do, but you are the man for a reason, the living legend, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm so proud of you for this 1 year anniversary. I really am.
Thanks. And what's your quote for today?
That was a quote. So keep your faith in the God above and faith in the righteous truth. It shall bring you back to the absent love and the joys of a vanished youth, Edgar A. Guest. And hey, it was so good. I'll read it again. You were so right. I think people need to hear more of that. echoed because it does. Sometimes we go through the motions, even reading. It's like lyrics to a song. They resonate with somebody more when you find out the understanding, the description of them all. So yeah, thank you again, Waylon, for allowing me to read those. It touches me. I hope it touches you too, and those who are watching.
They do. And speaking of people in the comments, and for anyone who is tuning in, thank you, Tabitha, and thank you, John. Thank you for the comments. It's okay, John. I appreciate you being there. Thank you for your amazing comment, and thanks for letting me know that here's to another year. Now, everyone, it means a lot to me, and it blows my mind that I was going to give up after my 7th episode, but I didn't. Now, Tyler, how incredible is it that I was gonna give up on my 7th episode, and now fast forward to today, and I am on my 37th episode?
I think it's a testament to how reliable you are, how resilient would be another term that comes to my mind, Waylon. We're so glad that you decided to continue this because, like we've reinstated that point so many times, but who cares if it's redundant? It's the truth. You are such a trailblazer in helping people. I mean, God has really gave you gifts. Here, I just want to share this real briefly. Waylon has been one of my dearest friends, like so many. Let me inform those who are watching this audience how much this man means to me. He is so caring. He's so thoughtful. What an individual he is. Nobody has the compassion like Waylon does toward people. That's the truth of it all. God blessed him with immense talents. Talk about inspiring people. Your host exemplifies what real courage entails. Viewers are taught to be strong. We get a valuable lesson from your show, Waylon. And Waylon, symbolizes encouragement better than anyone I know. And my prayer personally would be that the Lord continues to bless you, to bless your family, and you are changing lives not only for the better, for the greater, my friend. And I'm going to add this. Standing Strong is an outlet that provides hope for everyone. So it was important for me to show my thankfulness going back to that point and just brag on your host who's doing an amazing job. You're incredible. I can't put you over enough because you deserve it. You've got my tremendous respect and admiration, Waylon. So you mean that much to all of us, including myself.
Thank you, Tyler. Means a lot to me.
Oh, you're so welcome.
Now, I want to thank the former WWE ring announcer and current PFL and cage announcer, Lillian Garcia, who is on my show. It wouldn't have been possible doing Standing Strong if it wasn't for the courage and advice that Lillian gave me. It's because of her that I was comfortable speaking in front of other people when I wanted to give up. Lillian reminded me that I don't have to do an episode every week, that it's okay to take breaks, and that I should always be myself and trust that it's enough. So Lillian, I admired you since I was 7 years old, and I am honored that I've built a long time friendship with you that I am very grateful for, and I love you and I thank you. I want to thank Shelley Grace for being my very first guest to make this show even possible. So thank you, Shelley, for being my first guest. I want to thank Tyler, for always being there and supporting me and giving me advice when I wanted to give up. I'm honored you are on this show now as my co-host. I am just so thankful for you and thank you for your friendship.
Well, Waylon, that means more than the world to me. I'm getting teary-eyed a little bit. My goodness, you got the waterworks going, man. Good job. But that's how much your message has conveyed to me and so many other people. And that just really pulled on the heartstrings. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. You have done the same for me. So let me just tell people about that. I mean, Waylon has done so much for me. That's why I can't take compliments because we're all in this together, my friends. So much appreciated. I share the same admiration for you, man. The same love. Thank you.
Yeah, you're all welcome. I want to thank Brenda Davis for her non-stop support to Birds by Shaw and for being my knife guest. So thank you, Brenda. I appreciate you and your friendship more than you will ever know. I want to thank all the doorman actors and actresses who inspired me over the 3 years they popped up on my timeline, and I've never missed an episode ever since. Doorman and his crew put a lot of hard work and time making these inspirational and life-changing videos every day. I'm honored to have interviewed so many greats from Doorman, and hopefully this coming year I will interview more of them. So thank you to all the Doorman actors. Thank you for being awesome, inspirational, inspiring, motivational. Thank you for everything. You guys are a life changer, and I am so honored that I introduced Tyler to that community. Tyler, what do you have to say to the Doorman actors and actresses?
I want to say it's an honor also to have been a part of some of those interviews. That since you've asked me to be a part of the Standing Strong show and the experience, a positive, enlightening experience is how I would describe it. Those actors, actresses just do a fantastic job. Dara, man, I love the positive message it shares, like you were saying, Waylon. So I was privileged to be interviewing those celebrities. I mean, they really are in the truest of sense with you. So I feel very blessed, very privileged, and I want to say thank you all for inspiring. And I want to thank you, Waylon. Definitely a lot of thanks to be thrown around is what I'm getting at.
Thanks, Tyler. Yeah, so thank you to all the Doorman crew, actors, actresses. Keep being an inspiration and changing lives one step of the way. And now, thank you, Little Bit from Kentucky, for your amazing comment. Thank you, John. That means a lot. I used to work with John at my work. He is an amazing person, and he always had my back. So thank you, John Asbar. You are amazing. I want to thank Lisa Marie Velvin, aka Victoria. She was a former WWE Women's Champion, and she, in my eyes and book, and I'm so with you, Tyler, she, as long with Lillian Garcia, are future WWE Hall of Famers. Lisa has been one of my supporters of my show and cheering me on. She helped me stay grounded and focused to continue doing my show and not give up. She is a one of a kind person. I want to thank my family and close friends for supporting me and helping me stay strong with bringing positivity in this world. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize. Tyler has got kicked off, but I am bringing him back on.
Yeah, I want to say sorry. It's just one of those things, ladies and gentlemen, that happens, and my apologies. The internet can be kind of like that, as you know, for me. So, yeah, thank you, Waylon, for covering it, because I was worried. I was like, uh-oh.
No, you're fine. Everything happens for a reason. You just have to move on with it. Yes, you get nervous and you think things is gonna mess up, but this is what life does. You just have to roll with it. And as I was saying before I you got kicked off, I was thanking Lisa Marie Velvin, aka Victoria, and I said, you probably will agree with me that Lisa Marie Velvin, along with Lillian Garcia, are featured WWE Hall of Famers.
Oh, they are for sure. I would cast the ballots now. I'm with you. They definitely deserve to be in the WWE Hall of Fame. So I'm in total agreement with the award-winning host here.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, my family and my friends and people who have believed in me all this time, thank you for bringing positivity back into my life and back into the world. I just want to bring positivity into other people's lives and let them know that they are strong and that their life is truly important.
For sure.
Tyler has been an incredible person. I mean, there was times I wanted to give up, like what, Tyler, a week or two ago, and I'm like, I don't think I want to do it. But then you always bring me comfort and advice, and you made me keep pushing through with going on with my show.
Well, thank you for saying that. You've done the same for me and so many. I just there. It's easy for us to get down, but it takes our faith in God and each other. And I was just thinking, man, you're doing so well. You're so talented, and you're bringing to light such a empowering message. It'd be a shame to not continue it. But to Lillian's advice, I was glad she said that because we all do need to take a step back. I think that
Hmm.
is words to live by. So I'm very happy that she said that, and it's important to worth mentioning. Is what I'm getting at. That you've been supportive, and I wanted to bring my support back to you.
Thank you, Tyler. Now, I want to thank all of the guests so far that I have interviewed in the last year. Shelley Grice, Heather's Family Vlogs, Rebecca Colvin, Tyler Peters, Martha Hamilton, Chris Justice, John the Pocut, Brenda Davis, Alex Whale, Brooke Buchanan, Lisa Lozano, Jeremiah Barker, Jerome Morris, Jen Chelby, Rob Clark, Catherine Nolan. Catherine, you are an amazing person, and you was one alongside Colin A. Barnon that I loved on Doorman. Ben Winehale, Rodney Damon Collins, Jonathan Reisinger, Colin A. Barnon. Colin, thank you for being an inspirational person on Doorman, and thank you for being on my talk show twice. You're an incredible person. Micah Vakala, Micah, keep walking. You are an inspirational person. Melvin Won, Chaz Lachlan, Chaz, keep it up. You rock. Donovan Rainey, amazing person. He is an awesome person on the Doorman too. Giovanna Vidal, Giovanna, I love you. You are an incredible person. Alyana Taylor, incredible. She just got done doing another video and I loved it on Doorman. Yvonne Morinda is an amazing actress. She is just incredible. So thank you, Yvonne Morinda, for being on my show. Ricky Westmoreland, Ricky, you are an amazing person. You was on Doorman for the very first time, and I think it was your episode that I watched for the very first time when I first got into Doorman. So Ricky, you are an incredible person, and you are a light in this world. James Troop, he is an awesome person, so thank you, James. Johnny Avala, Johnny, you are incredible. keep being a light in this world, and I love your stories on Instagram. Paul from Honor, you are an incredible person, Paul. So keep being an inspirational person, and I can't wait for more videos of you on Doorman. Avery White, Avery, keep being an incredible person because you do an incredible job acting. And Jason Kachek, you are an incredible person too. So thank you all for being a guest on Standing Strong with Waylon Myers. Now I know that Tyler has only interviewed like 4 of them with me, but he's gonna be along with me during this ride in the new year for year number 2 of Standing Strong. Now, Tyler, I have interviewed a lot of many awesome people. Which episode has inspired you? I know you can't just pick one, but which episodes that you have watched that inspired you?
That's a tough one, and I don't mean to alienate anybody because they've all been wonderful. To be honest, I think the one with Colin, if I had to pick one, and I know, sorry, Paul, sorry, Avery, and Jason, all the others that since I've been on here, please forgive me for that. But he did ask me which one was my favorite, so I've got to be honest. But I think it could be a tie, realistically, because they've all been splendid. They've been spectacular. So, but yeah, I think Colin talked about the sense of community really changed my perspective on a lot of things, and that for some reason it stood out in a good way. I don't mean to belittle it. It was very important to my frame of mind, my frame of reference. So yeah, Colin A. Borden.
Awesome, yeah. He showed amazing stuff that he showed, especially when he came back on the show. He added more in-depth conversation to where he left off, so it was incredible.
Yeah, he did. I mean, he really added context to everything, and he was just, yeah, he was amazing.
Absolutely. Now, Tyler, who would you like? Now, if I bring anyone from the Doorman community back onto my show, who would you like to have the opportunity to speak with?
Well, this is another difficult one, but I must say I really enjoyed Avery White. I think she would be another one to have back on. To be honest, I'm new to Darman, so there's probably several. Waylon obviously has more of the knowledge there. It's thanks to him. But yeah, Avery White. I mean, even Paul Fumano. Paul is such a great guy. It was a lot of fun hanging with him, doing the quick response round. The guy he's talented. He can sing. I mean, let's talk about his musical ability too. He's wonderful.
And we just, me and Tyler are working on new content regarding Standing Strong because we want to bring more positivity content into this show to help spread the word out to more people. So we will be doing the quick response round. And yesterday we uploaded our very first topic of the week. We are going to be doing more topic videos, and the way I want to do it, everyone, is that I want to bring more faith and God into my show as well, because I think it's very important that we give thanks to God every single day, because the way you look at it, if it wasn't for God, none of us would be doing what we're doing today, right, Tyler?
Hey, man, no, we wouldn't be here today. He was the one that created this, and I'm so proud of you. I think it's going to be a great thing to open up the dialogue and add a lot of faith-related conversation. So that's very commendable, and I'm just looking forward to that. I thought the faith video was good conversation, and it was short but to the point, but it also, sometimes that's all you need. So I'm with you, Waylon. I can't wait. I think it's going to be a good thing.
Yeah, I am still fighting the sinus infection, everyone, but I was not letting it stop me from doing my 1-year anniversary. I told Tyler I might be down with a sinus infection, but I told him it's not gonna stop me from doing my talk show. Because
Yeah,
1 year is important and it is a milestone, right, Tyler?
it is a milestone. It's a huge accomplishment. We're all so proud of you, and I'm so glad you decided to. You've overcome it. You're overcoming, not being under the weather, so to speak, and that just shows you the trooper, the warrior this guy is, man. Waylon, you are. So I'm
Yeah.
so glad you decided to do it. It's a big achievement.
I have always wanted to do a talk show all my life to bring more positivity into this world, but I was always afraid with my speech impediment, and I always gave up, gave up, gave up, gave up. But then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go on Instagram Live. Whereas I went live a couple years ago with Lillian, and she surprised me. And from that day on, I was like, you know what? I felt comfortable speaking in front of people. It doesn't matter what people think of the way I sound. They don't define me. I define myself.
You're
And
so right.
my opinion is the only one that matters. No one else's opinion matters about me. So after I went live with Lillian and I ended the Instagram live, I fought and fought and fought, and I was like, I am gonna do a talk show. Now I am gonna give credit to my first original talk show, which was Real Talk with Waylon Myers, and I did 10 episodes. Jovi Thurman was my last guest I interviewed on Real Talk with Waylon Myers. And I lost all this courage. I didn't want to do the talk show anymore. I thought it wasn't making sense. I thought it wasn't bringing out the true meaning of my show. So I just lost this courage. So I took 2 months off, and I was like, Lillian, I want to do a talk show, but I don't think the Real Talk with Waylon Myers was doing it. So I thought about it, and I'm like, you know what, you guys? I'm like, I did love doing Real Talk, but what can I do to really bring my show to the powerful meaning that I want it to be? And when Lillian told me that I just have to stand strong and be myself and trust that it's enough, I was like, stand strong. How do I stand strong? And I was like, gone in, standing strong with Waylon Myers. And that's when I decided to call my talk show going forward. And I'm now 37 episodes in, and I am so thankful that I did not give up. It's incredible how life does that to you, isn't it, Tyler?
It is. It's so easy to, give up on our dreams, on our goals in life, and not get out of that comfort zone. And Waylon, what you were saying, I think everybody can relate in some way or form, and it's empowering, man. I love what you're doing, and I'm so thankful that through God and through other people uplifting you, that you decided to go on with it, because people need to hear this. It's the positive content that we don't get via the internet. So that's why I'm saying I want to see not only 1 year, let's see 2 years, however many years you decide and are comfortable with, because
Yeah,
it has been just a great thing. I mean, I know it's
it has. Thank you,
astonishing.
Jeremiah, for your amazing comment. And I can't wait to bring more content to you for this coming year. Tyler is going to be joining me, so it's awesome. Jeremiah is my cousin, so thank
Okay.
you.
Yeah. Well, hello, Jeremiah.
But yeah, everyone, when I first started Standing Strong 1 year ago today, I only wanted to do it for a short period of time. So I wanted to do family and friends and co-workers. But then I was thinking, I'm like, some of these episodes got really good views and positive comments. And I was like, even though I was discouraging myself because I couldn't find who to interview next, because there's always people who don't want to interview because they're afraid of being on camera or something like that. So I was like, who am I gonna interview next? And I always discourage myself. And then I did some thinking and I'm like, maybe I can reach out to celebrities and professional wrestlers and actors, and maybe they will reply to me. And little did I know, I had a huge shock because they was replying to me saying, "Yes, we love what you're doing. You're you're an inspirational person. Just hearing your story makes us inspired by you," and that just meant a lot to me. And then when I first interviewed Catherine Nolan from Doorman, and then I keep ringing up the actors and fitness expert and stuff, I'm like, wow, my talk show is definitely on a roll, and I am just so thankful that I am still doing it, and I cannot wait to see what's next for this show. Now, Tyler, let me ask you a question. We have talked about bullying, anxiety, depression, crimes, hate, and cyberbullying and stuff on Standing Strong. What would you like to get into with Standing Strong to discuss that people should know more about, to let them know that everything is okay in their life? What would you like to add to Standing Strong if that is to happen?
I would just like to add to those issues. Like, I think one we cover a lot is depression. I think a lot of mental things people go through. I think it's good to tackle those. I know we're afraid to approach it because there are proper ways and improper tones to go about it. But I would like to deal with that because I think it's a good therapy when everybody kind of goes through that. And we just have to speak those positive words, like Paul Fumano would often say. He got onto us because we were catching ourselves, right? You remember that when we had Paul on there. So it was very enlightening, and I think we need to have more of that talk. I think if we're having struggles with friendships or anything like that, church is always good, but even beyond the church walls, we should be able to have those conversations. So that's one I'm going to have to think about. But I think depression is one we've discussed in long form that is still one that I think means a lot, that everybody can kind of get on the same page about.
Yeah, I agree. I 100% agree with you. Thank you, Little Bit, for your comment, and thank you for shouting us out on Facebook. Thank you. It's always nice when people shout this out, and it just brings more positivity to this show. Now, Tyler, what does being on Standing Strong means to you?
It means everything to me. Since you asked me whether to be a guest or now a co-host, it's been in my spirit. It's really spoke to my heart of just how special this chance is to reach a whole new audience of people that go through things in life, these situations, a lot of these same issues, and they're yearning for that kind of connection with other people that are facing a lot of the same kind of trials. And I think that's one of the things I love about this show is we can talk it out, we can reach people and show that, hey, we're a community here. We are in this together. You don't have to fight it alone or walk at it alone. So that's to me what it's meant to be on this show.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, everyone, I am looking at my cell phone because I am gonna read a couple comments that I have got in the last year with my show that really meant to me. So give me 1 second so I can find them. But hearing these comments from people just makes me want to do better and more productive with my show. Because it's nice getting positive comments from the viewers.
Oh, it is.
Like someone commented on my clip saying, "You're such a good man. Thank God for blessing us with you every day. Don't give up. That just means a lot to me. And then another comment. I love your podcast so much. It makes me feel good and alive. So thank you for bringing positivity back into my life. I'm like, wow. It just means a lot. And then I got another comment saying, you are such a gift from heaven. We truly do need more people like you in this world.
I agree.
I'm like, wow. I'm like, I'm making a difference in other people's life. I was like, I'm doing something correct.
Oh, you are. You're definitely touching people, Waylon. And the comments, the compliments is another word I was thinking of. I mean, I just agree with everything they're saying. You keep on being you.
Can't wait for more episodes of your podcast. Please bring more back soon. Thank you. I'm like, wow. It's just these comments that I have gone and I've saved over the years. I'm like, it touches me. It does mean a lot to me.
Yeah, it's a friendly reminder, is it not? Just of how many people's lives you've affected and influenced in such a great way. It really does.
Yeah. And now, guys, everyone who is watching, I have had negative comments and it had discouraged me, but I have learned not to pay attention to the negative comments. Tyler have taught me that too. Just avoid it and just focus on the positive comments. So
Yeah, don't let them get you down. That's the important thing, because it's so easy to do that. It gets inside your head, but that's the main thing. You just got to look past it and still love them anyways and go on.
yeah, I agree. Thank you, Jeremiah. Leadership is an influence. You are being an influence to many people. Thank you, Jeremiah. And then I got comments from someone saying, congratulations, Waylon. You deserve it. Keep being a lion and God bless you.
That's very sweet.
And then, let me see one more. One day I was scrolling through YouTube and you popped out of nowhere and I was like, what the heck? Why are you on my stream? But after watching how inspirational, sorry everyone, inspiring that you are being with your video, it's making me realize that there are good people in this world and we just need to be kind to each and every one of each other. So, I agree with that too.
Yeah, me as well.
And then, yes, like, here's one mean comment. You sound like a dying cat, just give up. Now, you will get those kind of comments, but if it ever discourages you not to do a talk show, don't let that negative comment stop you from doing what you love. Because Absolutely. If you do, they win. And they will think, we won. We are proud of ourselves. They're not going to do any more videos. So, woohoo. Don't let them win. Be yourself. Do what you love. And the success and positivity will follow, and you will be as huge as me and Tyler, right?
Right, you will be, and you'll be overcomers. That's what Waylon is saying. You can't listen to all the junk, all the negativity. Let it resonate. Let it build up, and go ahead, Waylon.
And speaking of Lillian Garcia, I grew up watching Lillian Garcia. I became a fan when I was 7 years old, and I did not know that I was gonna be where I am today, being a friend of hers. I did not realize in a million years that I was gonna do Team Lillian. I was gonna help her with social media thumbnails, her podcast that I hope will come back someday, Chasing Goalie. I never imagined in a million years that I will ever accomplish that dream. But what I'm gonna say, if you follow your dream and you want into a band, do it and it will be a reality.
It will.
Because
Yeah.
I'm like,
No, we do. We have to follow those aspirations because we don't know. I mean, we never know till we try. And now look at what you've been able to accomplish.
yeah,
It is
absolutely.
astonishing, remarkable, man.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, I'm thankful for Lillian Garcia. She is an amazing person. I love her so much. I met her in the WWE, but she is doing amazing with the PFL. She has an amazing singing voice. She does it, the national anthem, incredible. It's
she does.
awesome.
Oh, it's
It gives
beautiful.
me chills at times. So
Yeah, very beautiful voice, and you're so right, so talented, great ring announcer, a class act though, and importantly, beyond all the accomplishments of in her career, she is a class act, Waylon. And not only thanks to her inspiration to you, but you passed that inspiration to me, and it's meant the world, man.
thanks. And Tyler, we never met in person. We never met in person. We don't know anything about each other. But I met Tyler 9 years ago via Twitter because he followed me on Team Lillian. And we communicated ever since. Now, Tyler, thinking back to 9 years when we first met on the internet, did you ever expect it to be doing a talk show bringing positivity into other people's lives?
Being fully transparent, I've got to be real. No, I did not. I did not think me and you would have a podcast, but I'm glad we are. You know, you never know what kind of connections. You know, they're not always negative. They can be very life changing, meaning they're positive, and that's one of these occasions. So I'm very happy and thankful to God that He allowed us to connect and use a platform like Twitter and all these social media platforms to do so. I've learned so much from you, Waylon, and you've mentored me, even though I'm older. But it doesn't matter. You have always picked me up when I'm down, like a lot of people have.
Yeah. I appreciate that comment so much, Jeremiah. Thank you so much for that.
Great comment.
Yeah. Thanks. I was honored when you was on my talk show too, Jeremiah. And who knows, maybe we will invite you back. And maybe you get to have conversation with Tyler so that he can know you better too.
Oh, I would be honored. I would love that.
But yeah, it's been an incredible ride doing this podcast and learning so much about other people that you never knew about. It's incredible to learn about the struggles that people went through from growing up to where they are now with getting bullied, judged, hated, and all that. It's incredible. We need to learn more about each other because we stand strong together and we need to be there for each other with especially what's going on in today's generation.
Yeah, we need it more than ever. What you said was so correct. I mean, people will feel more of the love and go, hey, listen, that person actually cares. They're going to listen to me. They're going to pay attention to what I have to say. And you don't know how many times, because I've taken it for granted too, when discussing different topics with other people, that just gives them that sense of hope, like your show's doing, what you're doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, anyone who is watching, if you want to come up on panel just to say a quick message saying congratulations or whatever, you could do so. And here's the link. Hopefully it's posted in the Facebook and YouTube group because sometimes it does not always work. But there's the link if you see it. If you want to come up and say hello real quick, or if you want to just say hi, or whatever you want to do. We will appreciate it. Now, Tyler, what have you thought of my transformation of all my intro videos that I have done in the year? What what inspired you about every one of them to what it is today?
Well, what inspired me is your creativity through our pain. I mean, I think we all can relate. That's what makes this show so wonderful and beautiful in a lot of ways. Determined. It's just, I tell you, every time I watch those videos, I just, I'm taken aback. I'm like, he is showing his vulnerability, and I think that's important because we want to hide that. And it's just, I think people just they flock to it because they go, hey, it's realistic, it's authentic, and we know what we're going to get with this program. And to me, that's what the intros they set the tone, my friend. And you're doing a fabulous job on those. I love them. They mean so much when I get to see them. I feel honored to be a small part of it. So thank you for including me in those as well.
Yeah, when I knew I was gonna do the co-host, I'm like, I'm gonna have to do a new intro video and have you be the main saying to introduce me. So,
Well,
thank you for that.
well, you're welcome, and thank you for allowing me to do that. But you do a great job. So either way, I was just happy to do what you had asked of me. So
Yeah, absolutely. Now, Tyler, what has been your favorite um moment that I have done with my podcast, with how I ask questions to how I transform to different questions? What do you find about all the questions I have asked?
I think they've been just phenomenal questions. I like the way you transition throughout and everything with the guests, and of course their answers are always spectacular. So you just do a just wonderful job. I know I'm going to sound redundant with some of the words, forgive me, but we're just having fun here. It's organic. We're celebrating a 1 year anniversary, and it just proves to your hard work ethic and
Mm-hmm.
what you're doing. And I'm just so grateful, so happy. And I think the way you ask the questions is I need to take notes because it helps me with interviews and stuff. And I know, hey, listen, if somebody needs, some assistance, hey, there's YouTube videos, but there's also a lot of YouTube videos of Mr. Waylon Myers here. So I would recommend you. You do it that good of a job.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Oh, you're
Now,
welcome.
I have done a lot of things with standing strong. Do you like how now it's gonna be more into depth with conversation than non well it used to be? Because when I first started, I was like, what do I ask now? And now I'm getting better and I'm going more depth into conversation. What does that mean to you to notice that change of me?
It just shows your growth, your progression. I mean, we all have to start somewhere. Even those who have all the podcasts on all these platforms that have all the followers, to me that's great. But they had to start somewhere. I mean, we're all human beings. The thing is, they kept practicing. They kept getting the chemistry like now with us. Having a co-host. But I mean, that's what I love. The conversation. You said it. It gets into detail. People are able to connect with it. It engages a lot of folks via the comments, via the people you've even had that had spoken up and shared a lot of the same sentiments I am. I'm just so proud. And I know I throw that word around a lot, but you can be prideful in a good way. And that's exactly how I feel towards you. I just think
Yeah.
you're doing a masterful job at that with a more in depth conversation. It really opens up the avenues of the dialogue, is what I was referring to.
Thank you, thank you. That means a lot to me. Now, since you are now on Standing Strong, what are you gonna bring to the table?
Well, I hope I bring a lot to the table. Whatever Waylon would ask me to do, whether it's doing voiceovers for intros or if he's wanting me to read an introduction, because we've talked about that off air. Whatever this guy needs me to do, I'm at his mercy in the best possible way. It's a compliment because he's such a gracious host and friend, and I would be happy to do whatever I need to do to contribute and help him out because he's a great help to me.
Thank you. Yeah, we I've made new image of us, like the one behind us. What do you think about these image I have created? You said I make you look better than you are now.
Yeah, you do help me, make my looks a lot better. It's scary enough getting to see me. I'm being honest with everyone, but and then standing next to you, man, the model here. I thoroughly appreciate that. You doing a Photoshop of me, so the live viewers can see. Oh well, he's not too bad. So I mean, your profile really helps me. I'll tell you. Talking about assistants, my goodness, thankfully for Waylon, I think they're awesome.
Yeah. Now, Tyler, at this time, tell people what you do so that they can understand what you do in your personal life, just
Well,
not podcasts.
yeah, well, I'm blessed right now. I get to do commentary for a independent wrestling promotion that is doing some great things. Coastal Championship Wrestling. They've got a show actually SummerSlam weekend. That'll be Sunday, July the 31st at Redcon One Gym in Nashville, Tennessee. So I thank you for allowing me the platform to promote them.
Hmm?
So I've got to do some different things with them, and that's been a blessing because that's talking about a dream come true just to do some commentary and learn about it, rather. And then, of course, church and my family's more important. God first and foremost in everything. And no matter how many times I stumble and I fell, I fall. And I know you can relate to this, Waylon. There's that voice of God that is that conscience that is always, I'm going back to Him and in my struggle. So I'm just so amazed by the support that I get from a lot of people that are non-family also that I think they see what I'm doing. Hopefully, I'm inspiring as well, taking a page from your book, and that's all we can inspire to do. And so, yeah, I mean, it's mainly, it's fun, but it's probably seems boring to others. But it's I'm more relaxed in a lot of ways. Just me personally, you want the a view of the real me is what I'm trying to gather my thoughts and words there. It's just God, my faith, family, friends, and everything, and then the CCW commentary, and of course the podcast. I know you wanted me to mention other things, and I do blog writing as well, Tyler's Take, and have a Words of Faith blog too, with some individual podcasts that I tried out. And I think of that growth. I'm thinking, man, now I get to co-host with Waylon Myers. I get to do, the Rewind Wrestling Radio podcast. Got to give them a lot of credit, and then CCW and so many others too that I've been able to be a part of. So I'm just very blessed. Even when I get down on myself and want to have that thought like, oh, this is going to be depressing, I have to think about all the great things that God has blessed me with.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, can you tell people about your pet?
Yeah, about my pet. Yeah, I've got actually two pets. I've got two
Mm-hmm.
dogs. I've got a miniature Australian Shepherd named Stephanie, and I've got a Golden Doodle that's named Harley. Harley Davidson's actually her middle name, just like the bot. She just turned a year old last week. I believe it was last Thursday. Pets are included with family. I know you've got a pet too, Waylon, the
Mm-hmm.
dog, and they are great. It's so funny because speaking of podcasts, I was trying to do one. Well, not try to do one. I was in the midst of recording, get ready to go on a podcast, and my Golden Doodle Harley has figured out how to open the door. So, as much as I would love a cameo from her and love for her to be in my room, I'm like, I can't record, so I had to end up putting her up. But I was just laughing about it afterwards because I was kind of getting all nervous and anxiety was creeping in. I'm like, oh no, what do I do? But it's part of having an animal. But I'll tell you what, dogs really comfort you. I
They
think
do.
God gave us, the opportunity to adopt pets because they do. They bring us some sense of relief and to be honest, they can calm down anxiety. I really think He does use, what other creations like animals, and so they mean the world to me. I mean, we had lost a chocolate lab named Bailey a year prior, so that's why we got Harley, and that was heartbreaking. And we love that dog. I've had so many to recall, and they've all just been special in their own unique way. So I'm definitely a pet lover, especially dogs. But I care for them all. I think it's important to show compassion to them and everything, and just like with people, they just the dogs are a huge part of my life for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. I love dogs. Dogs are amazing. And they can sense a lot of stuff, what is wrong with you, too.
Oh, they
So,
can, and they know when you're not feeling well, when you're going through things emotionally. You're so right. They can, and I mean, they're there to protect you. If something's up and they're not feeling it, I mean, they will be vocal. They'll bark, or you can I mean, you can sense it. Is what I'm trying to say. I mean,
yeah.
hey, things happen. We're going live. I promise you, I speak English, but like us all, I'll have my mishaps. So hey, it's part of it. You got to soldier through it. I'll just laugh at myself. That's the best medicine, because we always get, we got to go by a format. But I love it when it's organic like this. What we're doing now, it's so awesome.
Yeah. Now, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I am going to play a video of happy anniversary comments from people who took time out of their busy schedule to say happy anniversary to Standing Strong with Waylon Myers. So at this time, please enjoy this 7-minute video.
Hey, I just wanted to give a great shout out to Waylon here, and 1 year of the Standing Strong with Waylon Myers encouraging show. I was blessed to be a part of his show this year and able to share my story of my past and how I've overcome that. And so big shout out to him and his crew that is able to get this done, and I've enjoyed watching the other episodes as well this year. So Waylon, I'm glad that you have done what you were supposed to do and stepped out of any comfort zones and able to bring encouragement to people that you don't even know from around the world as your videos are shared and encouragement is got. So keep the good work. I look forward to celebrating your 2nd year and your 3rd year and the years to come. So great job, and let's stand strong still with Waylon Myers.
Congratulations, Waylon and Tyler, for standing strong for 1 full year. That's a big accomplishment. I heard about you guys very late into the game, but I'm glad that you did, because you are both 2 wonderful people, and you're doing a wonderful thing and great thing for the world. So keep that positive energy out there and just stay strong. Bye, guys.
All of us over here at Culture Shock want to say congratulations to Waylon Myers for 1 year of standing strong with Waylon. That's an amazing accomplishment. Here's to many more years. Can't wait to see you, buddy.
Congratulations, Waylon, on your 1 year anniversary. I'm so proud of you. You are a superstar. You are a living legend, my friend. And I'm so happy to be a small part of what you're accomplishing throughout your life. You have inspired so many other people, including myself, and I'm just honored to be a part of it. I wanted to film this short video and just tell you congratulations, and here's to many more years of standing strong as we stand strong together. And you've already got me smiling, man. I'm in a great mood. I'm happy. I'm excited because guess what? I'm friends and also a co-host now, thanks to you. That's Waylon Myers. That's how special you are to not only me, but so many people. And I just want to say congrats and happy 1 year anniversary to Standing Strong with Waylon Myers, the podcast.
Hey there, it's Michael Vaccaro, and I am 1 year anniversary. Congratulations to Standing Strong with Waylon Myers. Congratulations on one fantastic year, and I wish you many, many more wonderful years to come.
Hey, what is up, dear butterfly? I'm Ricky Yvette Westmoreland, aka Ricky the Nomadic Actress of Ricky's World. And today is a special day because it's the 1 year anniversary of a beautiful soul that I have had the honor and pleasure to meet and to talk to and to interview with, Mr. Waylon Myers. So you guys, I wanted to just hop on here really quick and give a congratulations and a shout out to you. Waylon, you have done an incredible and amazing job so far. You are blazing trails. You are so inspirational. You've gotten out there no matter what anybody's done or said to you, and no matter how you've been bullied, you are still pushing through and pursuing what you want to do and what you love. And I am so honored to know you, so privileged to meet you. And I just, you're such an inspiration to me. And so I just wanted to give you blessings and a shout out and to say congratulations, and I love you so much. You keep it rocking. This year is your year, baby.
Waylon, my man, Joey Thurman here. I just want to say congratulations on your 1 year anniversary. Here's to another one, and another one, and another one, and another one, and that's a lot. I think it's like 5 or 6 at least. Cheers, bud.
Hey Waylon, I just want to say congratulations on your 1 year anniversary of your show. I think you've been doing amazing. You're so dedicated, and I'm so proud of you.
This is Greg and Jen Cherry.
Congratulations on 1 year of standing strong.
What's going on, Waylon? Congratulations on all your success, and I wish you the best moving forward, man. Stay strong, stay motivated, stay positive.
Waylon, congratulations on 1 year of standing strong. It's been great to watch you grow and also get all the inspiration, not only from you, but from all your guests. Here's to your continued success and for many more years of your show. Congrats, buddy.
Hi, Waylon. Congratulations. Happy 1 year anniversary on your Standing Strong podcast. You've had so many interesting people on there this year, and I'm so glad that you're doing so well with it. Keep it up and stay strong. Bye.
Hey, Waylon. Congratulations on 1 year of Standing Strong. Keep up the good work, buddy.
Hey everyone, this is Alex from Alex's Autism Acceptance Channel. Wherever you are watching in the world, hope you're having a wonderful day. I just wanted to congratulate my buddy Waylon Myers on celebrating the 1 year anniversary of his channel. Waylon, thanks so much for all you do with the channel. I'm super excited to see where you've gone so far, and I'm even more excited to see where you're going to go with this. So congratulations, man. Go subscribe to Waylon.
Yo, I want to congratulate my man Waylon Myers and Standing Strong for your 1 year anniversary. Keep being a light out there, baby. We appreciate you. Later.
My friendly neighborhood scarecrow and performer and entertainer and musician, Project Crophoppers, their monster dump truck. And I wanted to congratulate Standing Strong with Waylon Myers and Tyler Peters on their 1 year anniversary. It takes a lot of patience and hard work to do what you guys are doing. Happy, happy, happy.
Hey, this is Max and Johnny. We'd like to say congratulations to Wayne Myers Standing Strong. Right, Max? Yeah. Good job, Wayne Myers and Standing Strong. Congratulations on a year of your show. Woo! Cowboy up.
Hey, just want to take this time to congratulate Waylon on his 1 year of Standing Strong, and take the time to encourage each and every person you see every day. Waylon, you're awesome. Your show's awesome and it's very inspiring. Everybody, keep on loving, keep on hoping, keep on sharing joy.
Hey Waylon, this is Trisha. I just wanted to say congratulations on your 1 year anniversary of your YouTube show. I know you're making an important difference. Thank you for sharing yourself with the world.
Waylon, it's Brooke. I just want to congratulate you on the 1 year anniversary of your show, and I hope you keep on going strong. I love you. Bye.
Hello, Waylon. Congratulations on 1 year of your show, Standing Strong. And I hope it's still standing strong for many years to come. You've been a great help. Congratulations, man.
Wow. That was amazing. So, yeah, and they even got to thank you, some of the people.
Oh, I know, but even if they didn't, man, you deserve it all. I'm just so, man, it got me emotional, and I wasn't trying to be, but man, to hear it's joyful emotion, though. It's not that it's got to be sad just to hear that you impacted that many people, even guests. We sometimes forget it. Just man, it was powerful. It meant a lot to me. So that's all about you, buddy. So I'm just happy to be a small part of it. And thank you again. It's been an amazing avenue. It really has.
It has. And wow, everyone, all of you guys' support meant a lot to me throughout this 1 year. It won't be possible if it wasn't for each and every one of you. Now, I can't wait to see where this show is gonna go. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be
It will.
amazing.
The sky's the limit. I mean that's all I gotta say. I mean what Waylon is doing, we're all looking forward to it. I'm a fan, even though I'm a co-host. I'm a fan of what he does. So I am just so ecstatic about what the future holds for Standing Strong. Can't wait to when we do the second year anniversary.
Oh, that's gonna be, yeah, wow. That's gonna be amazing once it's 2 years. It's gonna happen because I'm not giving up with Standing Strong.
Yeah, and that's what we want to hear. That's what we love to know that hey, you're going to continue this because it is giving people so much hope, and shows that we're compassionate. That people
Mhm.
still have those emotions. It's not went away.
And like Lillian Garcia's advice, you don't always have to have an episode every single week. A break's a break. When you are comfortable doing another episode, it's when the episode will come on. So don't give up. If you want to, do it every single week, but then you did what I did and lost courage, it's not going to be good for you. So just do it in your own pace. Set up a date with a guest, schedule it out, and then you guys will go live or pre-record, whatever you decide to do. And then it will be relaxing and make a difference.
No, I'm with you. I think that's important. You got to give time for yourself, but when the time comes, it is sure a blessing.
Absolutely. And Tyler, our next episode will be the 38th episode with another guest.
I know.
We will announce that guest at a later time. But we're not going to give out any spoiler alerts, huh, Tyler? No.
No, we want you to be surprised because that means a lot to us. I think it just adds another special element to Standing Strong. So out of respect and going along with the host, Waylon Myers, you'll find out in due time. So the expectations will always be there. You just never know.
But we do have the 38th episode line up. So keep an eye on WaylonMyers.com, Facebook at Standing Strong with Waylon Myers, Twitter and TikTok at SSW Waylon Myers, and YouTube at youtube.com/Waylon Myers. It's kind of hard keeping track of all the social media links to make sure you are saying it correctly. But if you go to WaylonMyers.com, it has all the social media links there. And it has updates. Now, Tyler, while we are still live, explain to people what you plan to do with Standing Strong on WaylonMyers.com in the blog section. Explain to what you're going to be doing so people can get an idea of what you're going to be.
Sure. What I'm going to be doing, what Waylon's alluding to, is thanks to him, I'm able to go in there and write blogs, kind of detailing certain video clips, not even the full interview of the guests we've had. So I've still got a few more left to do and things, and we'll do that in due time. But that's the exciting things, like it'll be me or him, or maybe a collaborative effort, which in a sense it is already. But that's what I'm going to be trying my best to do is provide some articles, out of his wonderful website, WaylonMyers.com. So happy to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. And some of his blogs he did. Can you tell people the blogs you did so far so that they can check them out?
Yeah, I've done the one with Colin A. Borden so far, Paul Fumano, and then Avery White, and still have some others to do because I know we had Jason on after that. I have not forgot about you, Jason. We're going to do it, and everything, and there'll be more to come. So that's some of the episodes I've been able to join you with. Waylon asked me, and I've been happy to oblige him and contribute to WaylonMyers.com.
Absolutely. Wow. So we have a lot of stuff planned for Standing Strong. And like Tyler and I, we get busy in our personal life, like every one of you do. And we just go with, and when the time comes to create the content, and then when we do create the content, we will share it on our social media pages. But me and Tyler have a lot of things planned for Standing Strong, and we cannot wait to share. And Tyler, I am going to look forward to bringing more faith and religions into my talk show as well. I think it's important to have gone upon of Standing Strong too, because without him, we will never stand strong.
Oh, that's so true. We get our strength from the Lord, and I'm so glad to hear that. I mean, He is the reason why we're all here and present. I mean, He's not only the Creator, He's the giver of life, and also He's the redemption story that we all abide by. So I'm just so thrilled that we're going to be adding that into the program. I think it's important. So yeah, that I can't wait for another year. It's hard to believe it's been 1 year. So congratulations again, well deserved, my friend, and I can't wait to join you for more episodes on the ride going into the second year of Standing Strong.
Yeah, and now everyone, if we do episodes in the future and it happens to be, well, you can't see Tyler, or he freezes up, or he gets kicked out, or I get kicked out, we are gonna continue doing it. We're gonna stay strong, but just remember that whatever happens, we will eventually be back up talking to you, because when it's storming and stuff and we want to do a show, it always messes with the internet. So we do try our best, because there's times Tyler internet is bad and there's times mine's bad, but we just work with what we can do. So if you ever see Tyler, or you see or you hear Tyler, but all you see is a black box, let us know in the comment, and he can always come out and in.
That's true. Hey, you guys can help us out. Hey, we like Waylon said, that we'll soldier on. I mean, things are going to happen. It's nature, but like he said, just reinstating. Yeah, let us know. You guys can help out the show. Talk about interaction. I mean, truly. I mean, they need help. Yeah.
And me and Tyler wants to know, what do you, the viewers, want to see on Standing Strong? What do you want us to bring to the table? Let us know in comments, social media. Just let us know. Even though we are interviewing people and we're talking, we are still looking at comments. We might not go with the comments right away, but we do go to the comments later into the interviews. Let us know what you want to see on this show. We love feedback, we love opinions, we love new opportunities, so let us know.
Yeah, that's what makes the show thrive, I think, to your point. People, sharing their ideas, their opinions with the comments.
Yeah. Now, Tyler, can you share a little bit about what you do to worship people with God and bring in positivity into people's lives? Because you do post inspirational videos every once in a while on your pages. Can you share some stuff about that?
No, I do. I thank you for allowing me the opportunity to share. I do. It's all the inspiration comes from attending the local church here, and I'm grateful to be singing. It's a blessing on stage, at a church as part of the singing group. And even when I'm not there, I'm just blessed by their music. The ministry they possess. Through music, worshiping God and giving Him praise. And I had started a podcast called the Words of Faith podcast. It was inspirational, similar to this. It was talking about God, and then it's thanks to a young lady in Australia who I recently got a chance to host her show. Shout out to Melissa down in Australia. But that's really what started it. And then, having been on your show has kind of reconfirmed a lot that what I think God puts into our spirits, that we just need to continue on our journeys. Like you said, we can't give up. So I think what we talked about, you got to go to prayer. You got to talk to God. That's important first and foremost, because we do tend to get excited with things, and rightfully so, because it's so cool to be doing these kind of projects. But that's a lot of it. I mean, I just try to go to God, and hey, we're all imperfect, but God sees through those imperfections, through our sins, and that's what makes us stronger. It makes us better as human beings. And that's the gist of your show, Standing Strong. I mean, He gives us not only that strength, but the hope and courage we can all use and need.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, Tyler,
Yes.
What podcast have you listened to that inspired you to become a podcaster?
Well, it would have to go back, because I'm such a wrestling fan. It would probably be like what Conrad Thompson's doing with all the. First, it was the Ric Flair show. Now he's got Eric Bischoff. He's got Jim Ross. He's got a lot of these wrestling personalities. In case you don't have a lot of viewers that are as familiar with the wrestling, as we are, because I know you're a wrestling fan too. But that's kind of inspired me. There was a lot of different avenues of podcasting, to be honest, not just that, but that really did kind of start because I got involved really doing wrestling first. That's why that kind of segued into that. So that would be what started my journey as far as wanting to try to do podcasts and cover film, cover music, because I was with Tyler's Take. That's kind of how that started.
Yeah. Thank you, Corey Baker. Appreciate it. He is also, I used to work with him and went to school with him. He does a number of podcasts. He does a podcast with a group of his friends. It's amazing.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I have to check that out. Yeah, thanks for the comment, too.
Yeah, but yeah, there's just so many inspiring podcasts out there today that makes people want to bring positivity into this world.
Oh, there is. There's so many. It's hard to even recall all the time. But I mean, I've definitely listened to faith-based, but I was just being realistic because I did get into the whole wrestling thing, and we even did one there for a while with Steve Fox, who was on one of the videos.
Yeah. So, yeah, and I love chasing Golly, and I can't wait for that to come back. And Golf TV with Lisa Marie Velvin, SoCal Val, Mickey James. It's incredible with what they show to the table.
Both are terrific.
Vicky Gavelva's Excuse Me podcast, Stone Cold Steve Austin podcast. Mm-hmm. It's amazing.
Oh, they're all must watch. I mean, they are.
And then Corey Graves, Ring the Bell podcast?
I think it's After the Bell, yeah.
After the Bell, something like that.
After the Bell, yeah.
And then Ryan Sastan's Out of Character. That's an amazing one. It's nice to see them. So
yeah, it's very interesting. I mean, it's fascinating. For sure. Go check those out in case people don't know.
Yeah, it's just there's so many amazing podcasts out there. I'm starting to listen to more religion podcasts too, to bring more God into my life. So
that's always important. I mean, that definitely should be up there as something we all aspire to do. I think that's healthy.
And then, like Corey Baker, the one that is in the comment, he does a podcast called Culture Shock Podcast, where they share incredible topics with like video games, anything that happens in the world. It's incredible what they talk about. So it's called Culture Shock Podcast. So give it a listen.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to give it a listen.
I'll type it in the comment for everyone who wants to see it. But that's the name of his podcast, Culture Shock Podcast. It's an amazing podcast.
I'll remember it.
So give that a listen. But yeah, there's just so many incredible podcasts out there. And there's no people. I mean, I try to give everyone who is learning and starving to be new, I give them a try. Because if they do that to me, I'm going to return the favor to them.
Right.
So, you are welcome, Corey. Hopefully people will go to your podcast. It's always nice to shout out other people's podcasts to help bring positivity to your podcast too, and not just mine. We are all in this podcast world together. We need to show some support and help each other to be successful with doing these.
We are.
Tyler, at this time, you can promote your podcast that you do.
Okay, yeah, thank you, Waylon. It's the Rewind Wrestling Radio Podcast, and you can find them on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at the Rewind Podcast and everything. It's just a podcast reviewing today's modern wrestling. We're going back, though, and reviewing some retro wrestling pay-per-views. Just got done releasing one about 1989 WCW Halloween Havoc, which was a fun ride down memory lane, and it was kind of cool to relive those moments and memories. And also Standing Strong, of course. I'm thanks to Waylon Myers, a part of this wonderful podcast, Standing Strong with Waylon Myers. So he told you about all the social media platforms there. And then Tyler's Take. That's at www.tylerstakepodcast.wordpress.com. Took me a minute there, but that's where you can find all the blogs. And of course, I'm blogging on WaylonMyers.com and also wordsoffaith.com, which will be under the URL, the Words of Faith podcast.wordpress.com. I mean, they're all through WordPress, those two, so that's an easy way to find them.
And I am not getting paid to promote a podcast. I'm just doing it out of the kindness of my heart. I'm going to start, I think that's what we're going to start for Standing Strong for year number 2. We're going to promote other people's podcasts to help spread word. Because the more we can do that, the more we can all grow together. It's just a growing stage.
Yes, I think that's important. It's part of that support system. We do have to support each other, to your point. So I think that will be a nice touch to reach out to other podcasts.
And if you want, you can tell other podcasts where you came from. So if you type to them, I came from Waylon Myers' podcast, he suggested me. You could do that, or any other podcast. Whoever sends you to us, or wherever we send to them, just let them know and let us know where you came from, and then we will be 100% happy to give you guys a shout out.
True, yeah, I think that's important. We would definitely, we'll call out the podcast name.
And if you are doing a podcast and you're listening to my show, let us know that you do a podcast and we will promote that for you. Just let us know in the comments.
Yeah, we will. We will be fully behind you.
Yup, and who knows, Tyler might do his famous commentator, announcer voice to promote you.
And be happy. Hey, if you guys need me to, I'm trying to be better on voiceover work like you hear in the intro. I would love to, sometime to allow you to hear a sample at least.
And now I have to hear that. I'm putting you on the spot, Tyler.
Okay.
I know you are a good one to do his voice. Anyone who likes WWE and who knew Paul Bell, listen to this.
Well, I want to thank Waylon Myers for the first year anniversary. Oh, yes. And The Undertaker and I thank you. And Kane is my son, Jerry. Oh, yes.
Doesn't he do good? Maybe he could do that for your podcast. He has a good, talented voice. I tell him he's a face of WWE Jim Ross.
That's very kind because I look up to JR, good old Jim Ross, but that is I'm humbled by that. Thank you for that compliment.
You're welcome. You always say I'm a Hall of Famer in my own right. That's you.
Well, hey, we can agree. We're both going to be Hall of Famers. I believe that. Yeah.
Yeah, Tyler always says every time before we go live, I want your autograph one day. I was like, I don't do autographs. Oh.
I'm still waiting, though. I'm still holding out. Speaking of hope, I'm still waiting for that autograph. Waylon Myers, the Johnny Hancock, the signature.
Yeah, absolutely. So, everyone, it has been an amazing first year anniversary of Standing Strong with Waylon Myers. We are gonna wrap up this podcast. Thank you for giving us an hour and 25 minutes of your time. Thank you for making this show possible. Like I said, it wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for you guys and the viewing of your time that you give us in the comments. So Thank you for your time. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I am looking for year number 2 of Standing Strong with Waylon Myers. I am looking forward to doing a year of interviews with my co-host, which is going to make it even better than it was before. Tyler, is there any last words you would like to say to the viewers before we wrap this up?
Yeah, just very briefly, I'm honored to now be the co-host on Standing Strong with yours truly, Waylon Myers. And once again, you deserve it, my friend. Congratulations on the 1-year anniversary of the program, and I look forward to this great new adventure of, like you were saying, of getting to join you with the interviews and doing all the just spectacular content.
All right, everyone. At this time, we are gonna rock this out. Thank you for 1 year of Standing Strong. And Tyler and I will see you all on the 38th episode of Standing Strong. God bless each and every one of you.